Did you know that the average League of Legends player in their 20s has a 70% higher chance of developing depression? Well, I made that statistic up, but after watching those clips, it doesn't sound so far-fetched, does it? It goes without saying that the League of Legends community has a lot of pent-up rage, anger, and a little sadness. Where does this really come from? I've developed this little theory. It has 3 possible outcomes, which will answer this question by the end of this video. Outcome number 1, escapism. Now that I'm getting closer to 30, I realized playing games doesn't make me as happy as it used to. Instead, I'm starting to find joy in achieving things outside of games, like finishing a big project or even something as simple as helping a friend out. In the span of just a few months, I've been able to concentrate that time I would spend gaming into something positive, which has had a positive impact on my life so far. Playing League of Legends is more than just a game. It's been a decade-long journey for many of us, each season bringing its own set of challenges that keep us hooked. Hours fly by as we dive deeper, trying to climb rank, captivated by the game's competitive edge. But as we get closer to our 30s, our perspective starts to shift. The excitement once felt playing League begins to mix with guilt and anxiety. It's no longer about playing for the sake of fun. It's much deeper than that. It becomes a way to escape, a method to avoid facing the looming uncertainties about our futures. As we live through our 20s, relationships evolve into serious commitments, careers define our life path, and the weight of responsibility grows heavier by the day. This is made worse in today's society, all thanks to social media giving us direct access to those who have it all figured out, making us feel bad about our current situations. This is why it's so easy to get sucked into a game like League. It's no surprise that many of us turn to gaming, to worlds like League of Legends, seeking an escape from these pressures. For those of us feeling lost or unaccomplished, games offer a seductive escape. They give us a sense of achievement, a community, and a purpose. Outcome number 2, the desensitization dilemma. There's no doubt League of Legends is an exciting game, but as time goes on, that initial excitement starts to wear off. We find ourselves frustrated after each game, not just because of how the game went, but because we're not making any real progress towards our life goals. The more we dive into League, the more those dreams start to fade into the background. It becomes clear that what started as an escape is now holding us back, eating up the time we could be using to chase our dreams. Playing League of Legends can give you an incredible high, especially the high you get from winning the ranked game that gets you out of a division you've been grinding for months to get out of. This moment floods you with an addicting feeling, the feeling of winning. But when the feeling of winning starts to take over, something weird happens. You start to lose motivation IRL. Immersing yourself in an environment where the stakes are high and the rewards come fast trains your brain to expect constant excitement. So when it's time for real-world activities, catching up with friends, enjoying nature, or even pursuing personal passions, they might feel a bit dull in comparison. Your brain is craving the adrenaline of gaming, making everyday joys seem less appealing. This is the essence of feeling less from more play. The more we dive into the gaming world, the tougher it becomes to find and hold onto the things that make us uniquely happy and driven in the real world. A user that went by the name Steve Quit LOL on Reddit said that League of Legends took up so much of his time. He had trouble doing well in school. He realized that he needed to stop wasting his time on gaming to get his future back on track. The user Goalie FRK on the Dojo forum talked about how the game got in the way of making friends and following his dreams. There are so many more people who are sharing stories about their struggles with League of Legends. And these are just some cases. Games can be fun, but when they start to get in the way of your personal development, it starts to become dangerous for your mental health. So many people have felt the same way, trapped in the cycle of gaming addiction, and have found the strength to break free. And I think you can too. Outcome number 3, realizing the truth. Start by asking yourself the hard questions. Why am I playing this much? Why am I getting mad? What am I avoiding in my real life by playing this game? It's about understanding your motivations and recognizing when a game stops being a source of enjoyment and starts being a barrier to your personal growth. Start by setting limits for your gaming time and prioritize your real-life responsibilities and goals. If you think you can't control your desires, it's time to part ways with the game for good. Do whatever it takes to stop. you owe it to yourself. You can put barriers in your way that prevents you from playing League, or commit with a friend so you can each hold yourselves accountable. For example, if you're a little bit more extreme, you can sell your computer mouse or just move to a laptop. Without a mouse, most games are impossible to play, especially League of Legends. Once you start to get a grip on your life direction, your ability to resist playing the game will be much stronger. From my own experience, I just deleted the game and stopped playing, quit cold turkey, but it may take more than that for you, and that's okay. At the end of the day, it's about finding that balance where gaming becomes a part of a well-rounded life, not an escape from it. Whatever you do, it will be worth it. I know you guys got this. Good luck.